Vaccines are very common in modern medicine and are used to treat a variety of diseases and prevent the spread of disease in the future. But how did the vaccine come about? Dr. Edward Jenner is known as the father of vaccination. He's famous for his innovation in the invention of vaccines and the ultimate eradication of the smallpox virus. Jenner became intrigued to hear that people who had caught cowpox from their cows did not catch smallpox. This realization led him to research. Cowpox is a mild viral infection found typically in cows, which causes mild pox to form on a cow's udders. Milkmaids who typically dealt with the cows would contract cowpox, but the infection was always mild and did not trouble them. In May of 1796, a dairymaid named Sarah Nelms went to Jenner regarding a rash that had developed on her hand. Jenner diagnosed her with cowpox rather than smallpox, and she confirmed that one of her cows, named Blossom, had recently had cowpox. After diagnosing Sarah, he thought that it would be a good time to test the protective properties of cowpox on someone who had not yet been diagnosed with smallpox. He chose an 8-year-old boy named James Phillip, who was the son of his gardener. He made a few scratches on the kid's arm and rubbed the material from the pox in his arm. After a few days, James fell mildly ill with cowpox, but recovered shortly. This was evidence that cowpox was able to spread from person to person. A few months later, on July 1st of the same year, it was time for Jenner to immunize the child with the cowpox. With great relief, the child did not develop smallpox, and the result was the first successful vaccine. Jenner's technique of introducing a substance underneath the skin to protect against a disease became known as a vaccination. It is derived from the Latin word vacca, meaning cow, in honor of the correlation between cowpox and smallpox. The Jenner Institute has stated the following in regards to the eradication of the smallpox virus. In 1967, the World Health Organization launched its campaign to eradicate smallpox worldwide. They estimated that at this time, approximately 15 million cases of smallpox were being reported each year, and the biggest problem areas were found in South America, Africa, and the Indian subcontinent. Their approach was to vaccinate every person in the areas of risk. So teams of vaccinators from all around the world journeyed to the most remote parts of these countries and communities. After a period of watching new cases, in 1980, the World Health Organization formally declared that smallpox is dead. The most feared disease of all time had been eradicated, fulfilling a prediction that Edward Jenner had made in 1801.